Surprise them. I think so often the minor gift or the small gift means so much to people.
I was thinking about the manager in the broom closet, like jumps out, boo. Not like that. No, sorry.
Not surprise them with the cardiac arrest.
Oh, okay, sorry. This is Restaurantopia. All right, welcome back to Restaurantopia. We got Brian Seitz here. How you doing, brother?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm Dave Ross, and we're here talking about easy ways for your restaurants to do employee appreciation, customer appreciation, employee appreciation. Let me do that over.
No.
Or
employee
appreciation.
Yeah.
Let me do that one more.
So we all leave it the way it is, because
right.
we all know about customer appreciation.
Okay.
But what are you doing to not attract but retain your current staff?
So you should try to retain staff. Is that important?
I mean, Anthony beat that one statistic like a dead horse. Like it was like it cost $7 billion to replace one employee every year.
Cornell study.
That Cornell study is, famous. That was highly publicized on Restaurantopia.
Absolutely.
No, but it's true.
A lot of clicks on the heat map on that one.
Yeah, no, especially after our episode. So with Anthony, employee appreciation is so important. I think in this day and age when the market, the job market, it got a little tougher maybe,
Sure.
but it's still not like, people can't just find a job pretty quickly.
Right.
And for an employee who, and this goes for all employees, but, for an employee that can, is an entry level position or a lower level position, like they can go out and get a job pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think employee appreciation is so important for culture and employee retention.
Yeah.
So I wanted to share, and again, this isn't going to be a super long episode, so we appreciate all the listeners. But there's some things that you can do at your restaurant that will really be an easy way to show appreciation and love on your employees.
Okay, I love it.
The legal way.
Yeah. Like, okay. Fair enough.
So number one, I think is. See something, say something. We say that at the airport, but it's so true at your restaurant. If someone does a great job with a table, or they cleaned up or after themselves like they should, but hey, make an example of that behavior will be repeated.
No
so, if they...
celebrate what you want repeated. Right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, no, exactly. But I think too often we're like, oh, that's that person's job, or that's what they should be doing.
Yeah.
No, I think that this is the time when you say, hey, thank you for doing that. That's in our SOP, and you did it amazing.
Yeah.
And, don't sugarcoat it. If they didn't do it good, don't say it. But if you see exceptional behavior, you see exceptional actions, make sure that is called out. And that one-on-one with the employee, some people just need an attaboy.
Yeah. And I think one-on-one's great, but I think could it be a part of queue time? Could it be a part of...
Yeah.
There was a restaurant concept that I visited in Tennessee that was they had an actual board where employees had the autonomy to go and write on a cue card something another employee did that was great. And I think it was a very similar, it might not have been see something, say something, but very similar where they were able to do that. Like Kathy, handled that customer complaint really well, good job. And they would tack it on the board, and then everybody would be able to see it. And, cool. So sometimes it's great. Like the recognition is great with the individual, but if you can kind of spread that out to the team, they can see oh, wow, look at the smile on Kathy's face. Like that feels good. You know what I
mean? The next one is take a walk. I think this is so important. We all talk about table touches and as the general manager, as the manager of the location, getting out there and meeting the customer. Make sure that you're seeing everyone in the restaurant that works there.
Yeah.
How are the line cooks doing? Are you going to the front of house people? What does the to-go station look like? Talk to these people. It gives you an opportunity to coach people up and to see things, but I think that's so very important.
Yeah. I had a person that gave me something that I've used in the past, and you just brought this up, it makes me want to revisit it, but she called it a walk and talk. So when she had, sometimes a difficult conversation, but also just sometimes even the recognition thing, one of them where it's let's leave your station. Like, and obviously you're not doing it on a busy time, but I'm saying you've got down times where it's just like, hey, let's do a walk and talk. You know what I mean? It was almost like a thing.
12:30.
Right, yeah. But there would be, and it was an opportunity to, maybe do that crap sandwich where it's like good, bad, good, or the kiss, kill, kiss, or it's just going to be recognizing or whatever it is. But I thought that was interesting. It was like not only walk in the restaurant, but could you do, hey, let's do a walk and talk, like walk with me. Let's walk the dining room. Let's walk the parking lot if it's nice out.
The next one is surprise them. I think so often the minor gift or the small gift means so much to people.
I was thinking about the manager in the broom closet, like jumps out, boo. Not like that. No. Sorry, no.
Not surprise them with cardiac arrest.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So surprise them with, whether everyone loves money. Let's be honest. That's great. Here's some gift cards. Again, it seems simple, but you have gift cards. You can give them to your restaurant. Let them say, hey, here's $50 gift card. Maybe you got a family member or somebody who wants to enjoy the restaurant, or you want to use it, or whatever it is. Swag. If you surprise them with swag, make sure it's good swag, like good hats, good shirts, good, all that. I think that's very important. But just be in tune. If they had a life event, make sure that you surprise them with a gift. Like, hey, I heard your sister had a baby. Like, here's some branded baby clothes.
Here's a my restaurant name onesie.
Sponsored by Miller Lite.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But those are the sorts of things that I think it provides a connection with somebody, but it's showing a level of gratitude and a level of that you care about them.
Yeah, and I think remembering those things, and I think Anthony talked about it in his culture episode, was like just like remembering. Like, so when somebody has like a sick aunt or a dog or whatever it is, like just being able to catch up and say, hey, how's that going, or what's happening with that, or what I mean, and like that's human connection that people thrive on.
And saying happy birthday, I think, is a huge thing that you can do for all your employees. You have all their employee files. Just go back and I think most payroll companies will just be able to print out a list. Just put it right into your calendar.
Yeah, no
you absolutely know when they have their birthday. I think that's huge. How do you appreciate your employees to make them feel special? I think it's the little things. Employee of the month, having the reserved parking spot. You get to win the reserved parking spot.
Yeah, I like that.
Having good parking, making sure that there's no issues with the property, that the parking lot is well lit, that it's safe. People are like, they shouldn't have hazards in their day to day. Like, and again, not that like anyone's going to let something go on, say, but like, oh, there's always a fight outside, at 2:30 in the morning, but like, is it easy to get to someone's car? Is it, when they plow the snow, are they, plowing the snow all into the employee parking lot, and then they have to park, 2 streets down?
Right.
What are the little things that you're doing that are, make it really, really important? So those are just some easy ones. I just want to encourage people, think outside of the box, be creative. Now is the time, especially during the holidays, to really double down on appreciation, gratitude, whatever you want to call it. Like, employees can work anywhere. They work for you. Make sure that they feel special. Make sure that they're being taken care of. I had one of my employees, her car got broken into. We're in Cleveland. It happens. And they ripped off, it actually didn't break in. They're trying to steal the car. They ripped off the door handle. I know what she makes. Like, it was $1,400. I go, just give me the bill. I'll pay that. Yeah. Like, she shouldn't have to pay for that sort of thing. And she was very grateful. And I shouldn't say she shouldn't have to pay for it. It should not have happened to her.
Right. Yeah.
So she was a victim of this crime.
Being cognizant of that. Yeah. And you know what? This is probably something I can take care of easily. That's going to put a lot of stress on her.
Correct.
I mean,
yeah. So,
no question.
Like, look at those little things.
You brought something up that I just want to make sure we get through. Is and it's something you do great. That's why I want to kind of highlight it.
Okay.
Is the handwritten note.
Okay.
Right. So talk to me a little bit about your process that you do, because you do a good job with that.
I have a system in place where once a week, I have, whether it's a stack of business cards or Post-it notes, that, all right, I'm going to write thank you cards to these people. And like, if I had lunch with somebody, even if I paid and, I just thank them for their time.
Yeah.
It's another touch point. I get to follow up with them, and, especially if it's someone I know, I still put my business card in there.
Right.
It allows them to have that piece.
Right.
I'm sure the thank you card goes in the trash.
Right.
But again, it's the thought
that gesture, like you put time into doing that, to recognizing their time, whatever it was. Yeah.
And I do that with our employees too. So if I see someone do something great, or I just want to say thank you, I have someone in one of our departments that helps me out, I give them a thank you card.
Yeah.
And that to me is, it's part of my routine. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are unwilling to do that. I think it's quite easy, but because I made it part of my routine. If it wasn't in my routine, I'd say it would be more of a task or not top of mind. But I really encourage everyone to make this top of mind, make this part of your routine, thanking your employees, being appreciative, doing the little things for them, whatever it is, free car washes, one-on-one meetings with you. As a business owner, you're kind of famous. So how do you, take time with your employees where they get to ask you questions, where they get to feel like they have a sounding board, and it's invaluable to you as the owner, because you're going to figure out the things in your business that maybe need fixed.
Right. Yeah. No question. And again, it's those little things. It doesn't have to be huge monumental stuff, but it's those little things. So no, I love this. I appreciate you putting this together, Brian. It was a little bit quick one, but
no,
it's good. Yeah.
I try to make them quick and informative, and I get a lot of listener feedback and a lot of love. I appreciate that. So a lot of appreciation. A lot of appreciation all in this episode. I appreciate anything I can do for our customers and our listeners. So if you have an issue or you want to ask us a question here on Restaurantopia, go to restaurantopia.com and shoot us a link.
Okay. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.
Thank you.